Good evening. I'd like to welcome you back to Hard Pimpin. HBM and you know that hard pimpin'. A whole lot of hits and bring a whole lot of women. Sitting on chrome, but I stand on business. Y'all just rate y'all like you don't see the vision. Pocket full of stone, got his soul out the kitchen. You can hit a foe with a foe, what a living. We been ghetto D, Master P, no limit. Forever in the day, welcome back to Hard Pimpin'. Good evening, and I'd like to welcome you back to Hard Pimpin'. It's a place where you can be free and everything costs a fee. I am your host, Twanky Man, aka him Tebow, your neighborhood hero. And a very famous man once said, they know, Elo, Elo. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Elo Ase.
Peace to the guys and goddesses out there.
Man, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, just in here hanging, man.
Yes,
in
sir.
here hanging the right way, man. The healthy way, you know?
Yeah, man.
The only way.
For sure, man. First and foremost, bro, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming out, man. It's a
Yes,
pleasure
indeed.
anybody come out their way fuck with me. Mr. Ase is the owner of Nature's Trap. So, you know, we here to talk about health. We here to talk about wellness today. You know what I'm saying? So, for the people that may not know you, bro, let me get you introduce yourself real quick.
Okay, I am Elo Ase. I am from Illinois, born in Chicago, raised in Aurora, Illinois. And this health and wellness journey is my journey. It comes from a long lineage of herbalists. You know what I'm saying? Started off, well, my health and wellness journey, I'm gonna kick it off like this, man. My health and wellness journey started when I was going through hard times in life. You know what I mean? Where I didn't really love myself. You know what I mean? And I found it at rock bottom, you know, making choices of, you know, I found myself in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? From bad choices that I had made. You know what I'm saying?
Man, real in the field, man.
Real in the field, man. Trying to live that street life, that dope boy life, trying to find my way. You know what I mean? And I got in prison, man, and you know, in prison, we eat a lot of soy. We eat a lot of noodles. We go to the canteen, the commissary. We eat a lot of snacks, and you know what I mean? And really, we be trying to max pain, man, because we eat a lot, man. You know, they don't feed us a lot in the penitentiary, but we eat, if you're fortunate enough to go to the commissary.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, because if you ain't got nobody putting money on your books.
Yeah, so I was one of the fortunate ones, you know what I mean? So I kind of overindulged in the noodles, the chips, the dips.
Yeah, what they call it, the shank, what they mix everything up with the Fritos.
Man, the dips, making the dips, you know what I'm saying? With the noodles, the summer sausages, the cheese, you know. Yeah. We whipping it up real lovely, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I had got high blood pressure, man. Just elements, I long-winded breath, you know what I'm saying? I mean, short of breath, I should say. And I ain't really know what it was from. You know what I mean? I never studied health and wellness, man. So I went to go see the doctor while I was incarcerated. And he was telling me, man, you got high blood pressure. I'm like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So as I'm reading books. I'm going to the library while I'm in the penitentiary, man, and I'm reading books. And I found out about herbs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of herbs, and I'm studying them, and I'm looking like, okay, I can't get to the herbs now, but what can I do? You know what I mean? So I started looking at men's health books and men's health magazines, and it talked about the lymph node system and draining the lymph node system. You know what I'm saying? And I could run, I could sweat. You know what I'm saying? I could drink water. You know what I'm saying? I could lay off the noodles, stop making all them dips I was making. So I actually started doing that, you know what I'm saying, while I was incarcerated. And me just drinking water, I stopped eating noodles, started eating just the rice, peanuts. I wasn't on my no meat journey then, but I started eating fish, the mackerels, what they had in there. You know what I'm saying? So I started jogging a lot, running a lot. And my blood pressure went down. My skin started to look better. You know what I'm saying? My physique got better. So this is changing, life changing. So it sparked a health journey right in there.
Right.
So when I got out, man, my mother was sick.
Yeah.
And I didn't know she was sick like that. Didn't nobody tell me. I'm the youngest, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of siblings, I should say. You know what I'm saying? And she was dealing with a lot of health elements. So that further ensued me to go into this holistic journey. So I started studying more. I started studying more herbs. I started studying sea moss.
Yeah.
And the mineral content that it could give your body. And the healing properties that it had, along with other herbs, burdock root, bladderwrack, yellow dot, things of that nature. And I started making her, little juices and gels and whatnot. She didn't like them, you know what I mean, from the jump. So that further brought me on to creating a juice.
Yeah.
So that's where Nature's Trap juice came from. Me just wanting to heal my mother, man. And I came up with a natural tasteful way to give the body the minerals that the body need. Because if one doesn't know, the body needs 102 minerals a day to operate, whether we smoking, drinking, kicking it, whatever we may be doing, the body actually needs these minerals. You know what I mean?
Right. Because I think it was, I seen like some clips back in the day when Left Eye was on her journey before she passed.
Yes.
In her introduction with Dr. Sebi. I believe I seen her say that sea moss has 98% of the minerals that the body needs.
Yep,
in
92.
Itself.
Yep,
92.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, indeed. You're right, brother. And then you add like other herbs with it. You know what I mean? Like you can add bladderwrack with it. Mm-hmm. You can add burdock with it. You know what I mean? And that will give you the complete 102 minerals that your body would need. So it's good for cancer patients. It's good for getting those amino acids in your body, even for bodybuilders as a post-workout drink, as a pre-workout drink as well.
Okay, well, let me stop you right there because I want to get to the business end, and then we'll get back to that, man. So, just real quick, man, for the viewers, man, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, the products, how they can get it, you know what I'm saying. Let's handle the business real quick.
All right, bet. So as far as the products, you guys, I want y'all to go to Nature's Trap. That's NATURES .BIGCARTEL. That's Nature's Trap.bigcartel.com. And that is the platform that we're on right now. And you can order anything from what we bought today. We bought the top of the line sea moss. I don't think nobody got this sea moss out here in the M right now. You know what I mean? But this is Conjus crispus Irish moss. And this is top of the line sea moss, the highest in melanin content. We also have the gold sea moss, you know what I mean, which is, everybody knows a lot about the gold sea moss already, but we also carry the gold sea moss in 8-ounce pouches. And if you want us to sell sea moss, you get at me too on that. I also sell wholesale. We have the juices. We got the sea moss juices that you can order from the site as well. And the juices is, all of this has the mineral content that the body would need. I put bladderwrack and burdock in all of my products. So whether they're the gel, the juice, we can go to the gummy worms. A lot of people buy these for their children, the gummy worms. They're awesome mineral content, great for the body as well. And we have the sea moss gel as well. And you can get all of this from the site. We also carry body butters, male soap. All of this is homemade. You know what I mean? Soon to be factory made. You know, we started in the trap, and then we taking it bigger. But we have body butters, body oils, hair growth oil, beard oil.
I was looking at the site the other day, man, and I seen for the ladies you got a Yoni pH.
A Yoni pH, yes. That's to keep that down there right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's not to say that you could just go out and eat a gang of shrimp. You can go out here and eat a gang of food and then expect to pop the pill and it's gonna be good. Nah. You know what I mean? But that Yanni pH, our Yanni pH balanced pills, also the Yanni wash, also we have the Yanni juice, all in collective will get that Yanni right. You know what I mean? So when you you might have a man down there that want to eat something. You know what I'm saying? And you want that pH down there to be right tight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a plus. But of course we wanna make sure that we getting our diet right too.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
That's where it all starts.
That's where it all starts at. You know what I mean? You can't just expect for one sea moss juice to everything is okay. Right. Nah, it don't necessarily work like that. But that is the journey and that is the start for great health.
Of the when you know better, you're supposed to do better, but you still ain't doing better, even though you know, because you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
But I know that all of these processed foods and all of the things and these fast foods and all of the chemicals that we putting into our body, and
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying, how it's destroying every disease that people face is coming from what we putting into our bodies.
Yes.
And if you stop in taking these things and start putting the right things in your body naturally will heal itself. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
We not whatever them little lizards is that God created that can regrow an arm, but we can regenerate. Our cells regenerate. You know what I'm saying? If you give it what it needs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, okay, take me back. You got out of prison.
Yes.
Found out, you know what I'm saying, about the situation with your moms, and how did it grow into this from now?
Okay, so man, I got out, found out my mom was sick and whatnot, you know what I mean? So I started, looking at all the medications, the several medications that she was taking, and they didn't want to tell little bruh, I'm the baby of the family. They didn't want to tell me exactly what was going on. You know what I mean? And she didn't either. You know what I mean? With me being her baby and whatnot. So I started researching and looking at actual. I took the medications and what is this for? What is that for? What is that for? So then I started learning about different herbs to heal her from these elements that she was going through. So. And I had to find a sneaky way of doing it. That's where the juice comes in at. That's where the gel comes in at. I would take the gel and put it into her tea or her coffee, because I know that she would regularly drink coffee. You know what I mean? So I would take her juices and I would put some of the juices that I made, I would make it into orange juice so that she can take it. And she got that oomph. You know what I mean? She was getting good reviews from her doctor now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so this works now. But during that time, I took it back to the trap myself, just dealing with not being able to get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This stuff costs. It costs to get sea moss. It costs to get herbs in. You know what I mean? Not necessarily cost so much to learn the knowledge, because you can go on the internet and learn the knowledge. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing. You know what I mean? So I started trapping a little bit out here. You know what I'm saying? I started selling a little weed. You know what I'm saying? Moving a lot of weed, actually. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. It just really wasn't for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the universe was telling me, man, this ain't for you, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And with me dealing with just knowing universal laws, I knew that it wasn't for me either. So, my karma came. You know what I mean? So now hit court cases. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I tried my dibbling dabbling. You you look good. You got good hair and whatever. I tried my game in the pimping game out here. You know what I'm saying? While I'm trapping. You know what I'm saying? So I caught a court case out here. You know what I'm saying? And lawyers cost. You know what I'm saying? So that further extended my trapping, but that further extended me catching another case while I'm out on another case.
And that's why they
you know what I'm saying?
Trap.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was the trap right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, dude, you got to get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? So I already was on the health and wellness side. So I'm like, dude, sell your last ounce of weed, man. And dive all the way into this health and wellness, man. We don't know what's going to happen with this court case, man, because we already know what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to dive all the way into this health side, and we're going to call it nature's trap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you coming from the trap, you know what I'm saying, to nature's trap now. Right. The right way. You feel me? So that's where the name came from. You know what I'm saying? More so. Ended up beating the case. Shout out Leslie Ballin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Most High more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Ended up beating the case. And I'm here today, man. Pushing and doing the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? From the lower ends of the trap to the high end of the trap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where Nature's Trap came from, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dig it. I can dig it, man. So, okay, you fully decided it's time to go in.
Yeah.
Now, how did the products come about? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like anybody can order some sea moss and put it in some water, but how you know
Indeed.
what I'm saying?
So that comes through trial and error. Because when you first start, I took up a couple courses. I put myself around the right people, elders that were herbalists. You know what I mean? And they took a liking to me and whatnot. So I learned. I always like to mix things for some reason. I always been like a type of kid that go in the bathroom and try to mix some shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I'm a scientist and shit.
Yeah.
So it came to the point of, man, I put myself around these master herbalists and they began to teach me things. They began to bring me in like, man, as a little brother, it's your brother, Elo Ase. You know what I'm saying? So they began to bring me in and I learned a lot. I learned how to mix the herbs correctly, the right portions, and how to mix them. You know what I mean? What not to mix. To heal certain elements. So that's when that came in. Sea moss gel, it was a trial and error because a lot of people don't make sea moss right. Sea moss gel right. They make it too thin. You know what I mean? They make it too thick. They want to boil. They want to do all these type of things that shouldn't be done. So that came through trial and error and I had to learn. But it was through trial and error and setting myself around the right people who knew more than me, who knew more knowledge than me. I wasn't afraid to sit at the seat of people who knew more than me, as I still do to this day. And I'm a Life Path 9. Anybody who I put myself around, I'm gonna adapt. You know what I mean? So I can put myself around the lower people. I'm gonna be adapt to that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's you know what I'm saying. I want to read now because earlier I heard you say, you know what I'm saying, you was having to sneak it in your mama coffee.
Yes.
You was having to sneak it in the orange juice. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And humans, we, for lack of a better word, man, we are slaves to our taste buds.
We are.
It's hard for certain people to, like, man, look, if I don't like the way it tastes, I'm not drinking it, I'm not eating it, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And so the products, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I see you got a juice over there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm assuming that is to help with the taste.
Yes. So we use actual natural fruits. On some of them we throw in dates. We throw in manuka honey. You know what I mean? But for the most part, we just use flat based fruits. You know what I'm saying? With the sea moss.
Yeah.
In a special process that we put together. You know what I mean? And that's how we make it taste good. They say the bitter the better. And some of my herbs, like some of them, when I'm dealing with certain elements, they have to be bitter.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I tell clients that, like, man, this has to be bitter. You know what I mean? But for the most part, for the sea moss juices, the sea moss gels and whatnot, I can make it taste good. You know what I'm saying? And you can get that mineral content that your body's going to need to. Because the body, like you said, the body does what it needs to do anyway. You just got to give it the right environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can eat bad all day and then... shit, what we gonna expect? Some bad shit gonna happen on the inside, whether it's 30 years down the line or whether it's the next day.
No, facts.
It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just the karma of food.
Yeah, because not to get, you know what I'm saying, too far off topic, but you know what I'm saying, a couple years ago, man, I did a 90-day no sugar.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, I probably lost like 30 pounds in 90 days, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like the first 3 weeks was hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you know and you start to learn that, you know what I'm saying, the body only eats sugar or fat, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't a fat, it's sugar. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Then they putting sugar in everything.
Everything, hot dogs, hamburgers.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you become so restricted to what you can and can't put in your body. But it was like, man, after those 20 days, like my taste buds adjusted, my body adjusted, like anything like that was, You know, before if I drunk a soda, it just tasted like a soda. The first time I had a soda after I got off it, I was like, bro, this is so sweet. It tastes like syrup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because and now I'm tasting every little bit of sugar because I'm not used to putting it in my body no more. I felt better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, life happens, you know what I'm saying? I got back on the crack, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know
it definitely happens.
You know,
it ain't overnight.
After, like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy though. I had got sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Ended up on some whole other stuff, man. You know, fevers and stuff, whatever. Ended up going to the hospital, whatever. But I was sick for like 4 days, and you know I wasn't eating. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I done came back home. I don't feel like cooking, man. I done messed around, fucked around. Like, man, I'm finna make a little peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Sugar on sugar on sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely in that peanut butter. That's sugar on sugar.
Right. Peanut butter with the jelly and the bread.
You feel
know
me?
What I'm saying? That sugar on sugar on sugar.
Sugar on sugar on sugar.
Man, boy, I was like Pookie. I was in the motherfucker like, I'm back.
I'm back,
sugar
baby.
Back in my body. And even ever since then, bro, you know what I'm saying? Every time I've tried to go back on a no sugar fast, you know what I'm saying? I can't get through them 20 days, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's the hardest part is getting through that withdrawal phase, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sugar is probably the most addictive substance on earth.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I know I was watching a Big Sugar documentary, and it's one of the most evilest substances that we don't realize the cruelty of humanity behind that substance. You know what I'm saying?
You get sugar to your enemy. And that's what, you know, that's what's been happening. That's what's happening to us. They're giving it to us. We their enemy.
Yeah, but I watched this documentary, bro. It's going out all the way to the back to like American slavery, how they doing the boy down there in Haiti in the sugarcane fields, and how, you know what I'm saying? Because before, you know what I'm saying, the world that we live in and we know, only people that had sugar was kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? It was only for the elites and the wealthiest. You know what I'm saying? Regular people that had sugar. You know what I'm saying? So, and this whole documentary, you know what I'm saying, kind of messed my head up because it was like, you know, we're taught that cotton is what drove American slavery. It started with sugar. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's why it started in the islands. You know what I'm saying? Because the lands down there was more conducive to being able to grow the sugarcane fields. They just, you know what I'm saying? So that's where, and like, everything that went down there is like still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? They just don't talk about it. Because that's technically, you know what I'm saying? If you don't talk about it, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? But man, that documentary was crazy, bro.
You gotta send it to him. I gotta check it out, man.
Man, I don't even remember where I seen it, John. I don't know if it was Hulu or...
We found
it. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I look at it, but I know, man, that you know, like I said, with my medical background and, you know what I'm saying, and my own journey with, like, you know what I'm saying, fasting and, you know what I'm saying, making sure.
Fasting for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, that's a trial and everything in itself, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I preach it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know at one point in time, I was doing, you know what I'm saying, at least 1 48-hour fast a week.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And not to mention the intermittent fasting daily.
How would you do your fast? Like no eating or dry fast?
Dry fast, 48 hours.
That's the best one. That's the best. We drying up inflammation. We drying up everything.
Man, bro.
You parasites screaming and yelling.
Yeah.
They getting out of
it. Man, you know. And but when you know that the hardest part of that is the sugar is what's craving your body to go do it. Because it's so much time. Like, I would... Go ahead.
And then who wants the sugar, though? The parasites in your body. You know what I mean? The real AI, the real artificial intelligence that's been in our body since these bodies was bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what's craving the sugar. You know what I'm saying? Go get that sugar. Go get that sugar. Go eat.
Because this is what the wild part that I learned, you know what I'm saying? Because our body doesn't naturally process sugar. You know what I'm saying? We got to create the insulin to eat the sugar.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what messes people up. And that's why you getting so many, like, I seen something saying, like, people are naturally 20 pounds heavier in today's time than they was in the 60s and the 70s before these processed foods.
You can look at the pictures, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But that's because once that sugar is gone from our belly, we think we hungry again. But we still ain't processed that insulin. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't take that time to let your body process that insulin, you just gonna put insulin on top of insulin. So now you just turning everything into fat. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gonna keep gaining this weight. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, bro, when I did that 90 days no sugar fast, man, I just was watching weight fall off. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't exercising no different. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't doing nothing different. Just changing the diet. You know what I'm saying? And
your immune system was doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because I didn't have the sugar to eat, the body's gonna eat what it's naturally supposed to eat, which is the fat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, not to get too far off topic, man. You know
that's right on top.
Yeah.
That's right on top.
It is, but you know what I'm saying? I want to keep it, you know what I'm saying, on nature's trail. You know what I'm saying?
Cause we got the detoxes and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like to go further into like fasting, dry fasting is the top notch, best of the fasting that you can get. Then it goes to water fasting, juice fasting, intermediate fasting. Fasting is good. Why? Because it gives your immune system a rest and a chance to do what it needs to do, what it's been programmed to do, and that is operate like soldiers in your body for all these toxins that we got going on in the air, the water, the food. You know what I mean? So we have an actual detox. I'm real keen on parasites because that's what they calling these diseases, man. Parasite, cancer, mainly all your diseases that we looking at parasites. You know what I'm saying? What does the sugar want? The sugar, and then we talk about sugar. They stripping the sugar from the natural. They strip everything from its natural substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go to natural sugar cane, which has healing elements in it. But we can go down to sugar that's from the dollar store, or white sugar, right, pretty much. Refined sugar that is horrible for you. You know what I'm saying? And will spike in your body. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fake. It's not real. It has no healing properties.
And what they teach us when we were little kid, man, put half a bag of that in your Kool-Aid.
Yep, half a bag of that in your Kool-Aid. That fake shit.
Saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It messed me up, you know what I'm saying, getting older and learning, you know what I'm saying? It's like all of the stuff that they was teaching us, you know what I'm saying, was motivated behind them just selling their product to make money. Because I seen somebody say, man, I don't remember who said it, some historical figure, but it was like, if you can control a people's food source, you can control the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So once you take away local farmers and you take away, you know what I'm saying, people's ability to feed themselves, now, I mean, we looking at it in 2025, eggs $8 now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever I want to, what you're forced to eat, what I give you.
Yeah, ain't nothing growing in them grocery stores. Grocery store ain't nothing growing in them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Except for that one section. You know what I'm saying? So, and half of that shit is pesticide sprayed down. You know what I'm saying? So, we coming into a time. I think as we elevate, in this dimension that we in now, it's several dimensions that we in. But as we elevate and we come to the healing, we're coming to a time to where that shit, it's either you're gonna be on your higher self or your lower self. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of stuff we already knew, but they made it convenient for us to go like to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Where there's nothing growing at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they also programmed us.
Yeah.
That food pyramid that they taught us
SAD.
How you're supposed to eat is completely wrong.
Completely wrong.
Because the food pyramid was built to, I need to sell these products.
Yes.
So this is what I want you to eat because this is what we selling. I watched a documentary one time. It was talking about like the brands that made America. And it was talking about, I believe it was, I think it was the Kellogg, you know what I'm saying? How like the initial brand flakes was, you know what I'm saying? It was initially, he was a doctor. He was giving it to his patients for like constipation. And then his brother stole it from them and turned it into what we quote unquote think is cereal now, you know what I'm saying? And it is a big old court case and woo. Anyway, the doctor lost, the judge decided with the other brother and woo. And now what they tell you in the morning, give your babies a bowl of sugar.
With some milk.
Yeah, which ain't nothing but sugar.
Yep, pus, sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yep.
So, yeah, that's always, man, been crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, for me personally, you know, you can't, when you don't know how to eat, and that's a problem, I think, you know what I'm saying, most people are faced with, the convenience and, you know what I'm saying, the fact that, but you still don't understand, like, I don't need that in my body. And then when you young, it don't hurt you like that.
Yeah.
But when you doing it for 20 years...
Then your diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, and all these different elements.
Because how many times are we seeing today, like, cancer wasn't as prevalent as it was back then as it is now.
Babies coming with cancer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's... And that goes into... We program too. A lot of us don't woke up and, like, it's my mission to constantly... give that to our people. You know what I mean? Like, man, let's eat more organic things than unorganic. Let's begin to grow or get together with a group of us and let's grow on this land. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to go to the grocery store, which we, 9 times out of 10, we have to go to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
We have to now, yeah.
So we want to eat more things that's not in a box.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We want to eat more seeded things. You know what I'm saying? And not so much... You know, you can look on a box and see all the ingredients in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's eat things that we can't look on the box and see that they have ingredients in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it goes into that, man, and we can do it. You can start it. You got to start small for sure because we've been trained. We've been programmed. You know what I'm saying? To eat this cereal. So, get happy and let's go to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? To release them endorphins, the false endorphins in our mind, what sugar does. You know what I'm saying? Like cocaine does. We've been programmed, so it's going to take some time, you know, and some generations are going to be lost, but for the most part, we're going to win this fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to win this fight as far as eating healthy, because we need these downloads from the sun. And we can't, I think in my opinion, that was the whole purpose, to keep us from receiving, because we're supposed to be able to fast, go out there to the sun and have the sun talk to us. Not English language, but talk to us through the rays. We are children of the sun. You know what I'm saying? And by us eating these foods that are not real, we ain't able to tune in like we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that could be my opinion or that could be real to some people. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, for bro, like, man, bro, I be going down rabbit holes with my own personal research and stuff, like everything from, like, sun gazing and being, you know, grounded with your, you know, feet, you know what I'm saying, and needing it to birth feet in the earth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Electrical charge.
Right. And the whole reason behind, like, the reason tennis shoes have rubber soles is to keep you from being grounded.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not comfort. It's not because it looked cool. It was intentions behind all of this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But when you don't know and you a sheep and you sleep,
you
know what I'm saying? You just going along with the program. Because you know what I'm saying? What they tell you, folks, get the bag. Get the bag. That's the only thing you need to be worried about.
We're going to get the bag till we 70 and dead and over with and not leaving nothing to our next generation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the bag for when leave our... Man, and then I look at it like this too. I don't blame it on our older generation, but we kind of in this situation because of our older generation in a form, in a big form. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for us to wake up now too. And it was a shift. You know what I'm saying? It was a shift for them to be in what they, you know, the mind state that they was in too. You know what I'm saying? But the shift is now, it's a lot of us starseeds waking up now, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you knowledgeable, you know about it. Yeah. So it's just about like, damn, I got to program myself. I got to download this software to me on a regular basis so I can get this, so my son can get it, so his sons can get it. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes that, man, that we got to program that now, man, so we can activate.
Man, bruh, it was probably about 15, 16 years ago, bruh. I found the website, bruh. Could never find it after I found it. It fucked me up, bruh. It was basically... every law that every president had passed up until that time that was slowly taking away the people's rights. And it was basically, the website, you know what I'm saying, was basically saying there hadn't been a quote unquote president for the people since the first Roosevelt. Mm-hmm. And then it even showed when his nephew was the one that was the president for 3 terms.
Yeah.
And how he, you know what I'm saying, was like the ultimate sellout, you know what I'm saying? But it was just breaking down, like they passed this law, they took that away. Then they was able to pass this, then they was able to pass this. And up until where now we at a point where they have made you so dependent on the system, because before then, people wasn't dependent on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You was dependent on your family. You gonna get up and we gonna get this together and we gonna survive. But now, you're born and bred into this system.
Mm-hmm. And Matrix. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like, man, even for me and my age, you know what I'm saying? Like, to see where the world that I was born into, to seeing that the world that I'm living in now, dealing with the development of AI and the development
technology
of this man, right? You know what I'm saying? It's
you could die off of a text. That's killing off of technology for sure.
What you said, bro. Man.
You die off a Facebook post.
I know I was talking to one of my partners and, like, you know, I know, like, in my human lifespan, I think I seen somebody saying, like, the next 5 years, technology-wise, is going to blow people's mind from our eras. Like, man, you never saw this coming. Like, the advancements over the next 5 years is finna be so crazy, like, the world finna change. Mm-hmm. But for, like, when I think about my son, you know what I'm saying, when he old enough to have kids, it's gonna be normal to them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know anything I'm talking about. Them like, that wasn't like, it's just like when I was listening to my grandma, oh boy, we used to walk 5 miles every day to go to school. And I'm like, why?
Right, we ain't even want to hear that shit.
No, my school right down the street around the corner, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
The school was just that far away. They didn't have cars back then. Man, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's a great analogy how you just brought it up, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah, you know, that's real.
Cause I know, like, I don't do messy shit on here, but I mean, just for argument's sake, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, have you ever heard how, like, you know what I'm saying? Women be online talking about, man, well, granddaddy, they never make grandma pay no bill. Grandma didn't want Birkin bags. You know what I'm saying?
On everything.
Grandmama didn't want a Tesla truck. You know what I'm saying? Grandmama didn't stayed in a $1,000 house.
Purchase ain't cost $10,000.
Right. They whole house cost $1,000. You know what I'm saying? It was 15 of them in the house.
You feel?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but you don't, when you grow up in what you grow up in, you can't understand what they grew up in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, I ain't gonna say I ain't excited to see it, but I mean, it's also a scary new world that we walking into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to bring it back, I think, you know what I'm saying, one of the reasons, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to get you over here is because they're gonna keep pumping these foods, they're gonna keep pumping these chemicals, because how many chemicals is they putting in American foods that they don't even allow overseas?
Don't even allow it.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling my mama, don't buy the boy no more Skittles. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a big candy kid, no way, which, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed and fortunate on that on itself. But that's one of the ones he did like. Mm-hmm. Mama is banned in California. They won't even sell Skittles in California. They done proved that he's got cancer chemicals in them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't get them for him no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If he asked for them, just tell him no. But you gonna still walk in the store and they sitting right there.
They sitting right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Death in the store right there.
All about the money.
Immediately. Yep.
Right, because it's not an immediate death.
Right. Because
you can eat a bag of them one time, it ain't gonna do nothing to you.
But over time,
if you keep eating them,
yeah, and then you're gonna become emotionally dependent to them. You're gonna be crying. Mm-hmm. Kid crying, Dad, I wanna get the Skittles. You know what I'm saying? Flipping out in the store. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
And they don't know you just done basically created a new age crack baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You done got your child addicted to that and don't even understand. You think they just being bad or whatever the case. And you don't, they got a physical dependency to it, just like any other drug.
Yeah, that's real. That's real, man. I seen an ad that they were. It was a long time ago, but you can look at anything from the past and on the social media now. And I seen where they was smoking cigarettes, but they was targeting them towards pregnant women.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It was real, man. I say, wow, okay. And we all went through the era of the milk does somebody good. Mm-hmm. We all went through that era. So it's absolutely all about the money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, man.
Man, yeah. So, like I said, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get you over here because, I'm real big on knowledge is power, man.
Yes.
And, you know what I'm saying? When you know better, you're supposed to do better. Quotations on supposed because we don't always do better even if we know better.
Indeed.
But, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's bring it back, you know what I'm saying? One more last little segment, man, you know what I'm saying, on your journey. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you got to the point to where it was like, all right, I'm finna go get these, I'm experimenting. I done got with some, you know what I'm saying, some mentors and they helping me learn how to make the product. How did you hit the street with it though?
Okay, so it really was all word of mouth. Mm-hmm. A lot of people saying what I did with my mother that came over to the house. And at the time, I was doing T-shirt printing. Mm-hmm. I'm a fashion designer as well. That was my first love. You know what I mean? Fashion design. And a lot of my T-shirt print design people, custom prints that I would do, I would just pass it out and give it to them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it began to spread like that. Oh, I can take this gel, I can take this CMOS, I can take these herbs, these detoxes, and Elo Ase knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it kind of spread, and I got on the streets with it because I didn't know how to sell no herbs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still in the process of learning.
Not that kind anyway. No.
You know what I'm saying? Not that kind. You feel me? But so it kind of like the same. You can pass out product like like you do with weed. You can go pass out some sex. You know what I'm saying, with your number on. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of spread through word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? More so than social media at first. You know what I mean? I get plenty of sales in from social media now, but kind of word of mouth. You know what I mean? That's how it got out, and one client telling another person, one person telling another person, oh, this actually works. This is actually good. I'm losing weight on this. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm doing good when I lift weights on this. Okay, this worked for me on cancer. Oh, I did good on high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? This balanced me out. So, just getting out there, man, and word of mouth spread. You know what I'm saying? Grassroots, pretty much, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, people don't realize, man, that, well, I ain't gonna say they don't realize, but I don't think there's enough awareness for how big of a killer high blood pressure is. You know what I'm saying? People don't readily know high blood pressure can shut down organs. It can destroy your kidneys. It can shut your kidneys down to the point where you in renal failure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we all think of it as like stress. Stress will have your blood pressure high. You can stroke out. You know what I'm saying?
Or just salts. We eating too much salt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because what's the doctor going to tell you? Anytime you have blood pressure,
cut back on the salt.
Cut back on the salt.
And then use some water pills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, indeed.
Even though salt is a necessary mineral for our body. Now, like anything, if you overdo it, it'll hurt you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that the doctors don't mean no harm in this thing because they know that everything that you eat, they putting salt in. So we are intaking way too much, you know, especially if you are eating an American diet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, standard. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You eating at the gas station chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
it smell good, it look good.
It tastes good. You know, a little hot sauce. It's they can put salt in that hot sauce. So you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
We don't readily identify all of the ingredients and chemicals and stuff that they putting in when we just running out the taste. You know what I'm saying? And but like I know, like I said earlier, my first introduction to it was left eye, and then I know I spent a good time, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Sebi's murder.
Absolutely.
Listening to him, and you know what I'm saying, because I remember watching some video, and he was just like, man, I'm this old man. He was dropping down to his knees.
Yeah.
And getting back up. Like, if anybody else my age, their knees would be broken. They would not be able to get back. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself at the time, I'm like, I'm probably 30 at the time. I'm like, I can't even do that.
Yeah, that's that college. Yeah.
Because that college gone. I done played football. I done played basketball. I've been, doing all of these, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just thinking this is wear and tear.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing it was really the diet that I grew up on.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think a prime example for me was Russell Westbrook when he tore his knee up.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazed at how fast he was able to come back. Not thinking, well, they don't let these NBA players eat like anything they want to. They make sure they have chefs and like, nah, bro, it's Tuesday. You can't even have that today. Because you had this yesterday, you need this in your body today. Because they are taking a complete scientific approach.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got millions invested into you. But us being on that hamster wheel, all they want is our tax money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, go on, eat that. Because like you said, it's going to release them endorphins, give you that quick high.
Happy. You know
give you that, to satisfied to get back up and do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, and I'll even say, because, that was a part of, you know what I'm saying, my own personal struggles, you know what I'm saying, that addiction, you know what I'm saying, using food for comfort. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed and then go and smash in the refrigerator.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying? Because I got the munchies and now I'm eating 4 bowls of cereal at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man, I used to smoke so much weed. I used to couldn't even fuck without smoking weed.
Yeah.
It's just what it was. I couldn't even. I ain't even want to have sex. I ain't want to hit the studio rapping. I ain't even want to hit the studio without smoking the blunt. I felt like I was a better rapper if I smoked something.
Of course, you know
what I'm saying. The words just come to me.
You felt the mental freeing of the weed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I definitely get that.
I was overdoing it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like with anything you can overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And I was overdosing on weed. I didn't know that I can boil it and get the healing properties of it too, and still get the high. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, I ain't never heard that.
Indeed. You definitely boil the THC, and you can make a tincture out of it. We actually make tinctures. You know what I'm saying? You can make a tincture out of it. You can take the drops in your mouth, and you get the healing properties of the marijuana. And
because I know, like, I tried the CBD oil, because you know what I'm saying, I never felt it. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like this is gross, it's nasty, and it ain't doing nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So after that one little bottle, I was like, I ain't buying no more of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I couldn't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You might need something a little strong.
Might, you know what I'm saying?
You might need the actual THC.
Yeah, because, well, shit, I'm just back blowing.
All the way. You know what I'm saying?
From the source.
You feel me?
But, even still, you know what I'm saying, I do try to take in consideration, you know what I'm saying, because I had quit smoking for a long time, smoke everything, you know what I'm saying, but, here lately, man, I done got back to drinking, smoking, kicking it part in here, you know what I'm saying, shit, that's just back where I'm at in my journey, you know what I'm saying, and trying to, convince myself to get back on a more healthy lifestyle, getting back eating better, you know what I'm saying, getting back, using these chemicals to escape, you know what I'm saying?
Escapism. Exactly.
Yeah.
You saying it. You know it. You saying it.
I'm the product of when you know better, you're supposed to do better.
Right.
But life be life, and you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And for me,
so you finna wake up.
You know what I'm saying?
You can hear it. I can hear it. You finna wake all the way up.
You know what I'm saying? Look, it's always been a way to get out of my own head. You know what I'm saying? Because my worst enemy is my enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, like I said, it's just somewhere I'm in my personal journey. But, that's one of the reasons I wanted to, make sure I got you over here so we could talk about this, get it on camera. And, you know what I'm saying, anybody that, is in a place where, that they thinking about they mental health and they physical health and they wellness, you got some products that, I've believed in, even though I haven't never tried it. But I understand the science. It was just all, cause like I was telling you off camera, I know there was a spot off Third, that they said you could get the sea moss from, but it's not something that you see readily available. I done heard so many stories about folks selling fake sea moss online. You know what I'm saying? Be careful where you buy.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then is that purple or what color is that?
This is the Irish moss, Conscious Crispus.
Yeah, I had never even heard of that form until you brought that in today.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And that's top of the line. That's top of the line sea moss, the Conscious Crispus, Irish moss. This is the regular gold sea moss, wild crafted.
This your close up right there. Yeah.
Wild crafted. You know what I mean? We got the gold sea moss, and we also have the Conscious Crispus, top of the line sea moss. But sea moss is just good for the body, man. And I want to go back to what you were saying on the emotional state.
Let's do it.
Going back, you know what I'm saying, and help, because I see where you at. Because so many of us are there. And why do we go? Because we know where to go. You know what I'm saying? It's me versus me for sure. You know what I'm saying? And we in this American lifestyle right here, you know what I'm saying, which is being put up on us like kind of like a ray gun effect, to where we know what to eat, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dang, shoot, I want to drink tonight. I want to smoke tonight.
Right. I want to turn up.
I want to turn up. You know what I'm saying? I want some form of escapism, because we feel like we locked into a system of shit. It ain't nothing helping me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let me feel good right quick. You know what I'm saying? I know to go that way, but shit, that shit gonna take a little bit. This right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I just say on your journey, brother, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going on your journey. Fast, begin to fast a little more, begin to pray, begin to meditate. You know what I'm saying? A little more. Cause you finna wake up. I done been where you was at several times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it gets to that point. I think we gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? Because it gotta get to that point. Not necessarily say rock bottom, because we pray that it don't be like where you, well, I'm dealing with an element, you know what I'm saying, where I have to do this right now. You know what I'm saying? But to where it clicks, and it's gonna finally click, and you're gonna be like, shit, I ain't smoking no more. I ain't drinking no more.
Right.
Shit, matter of fact, I'm saving my semen right now. I'm till I meet that right one. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna click. Cause I've been where you was at, several times.
Yeah.
Not just one. Cause shit, I was raised in America. You know what I'm saying? Several times I've been like, man, I know what's right. Me versus me. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then that's why I was saying I've had 6 months. And then I fall off.
Yes.
Get back on it again. Do right for a little while. Because like you said, we get to doing this and we living this American lifestyle. Okay, man, look, get with my friend. Oh, we turning up. We drinking tonight. It was some little, I met a new little bitch. Now I want to do this. Now I want woo. You know, and it don't take but one drink to get you back
going. Right, I promise. Man. One cigarette.
Right.
I'm back in it.
Bro, I hadn't smoked a square in 7 years.
Man, I be just like you, bro. I promise.
I mean, I was still smoking weed, but I hadn't smoked no tobacco in 7 years.
Hey, man, you saying that's why we here. We reflection.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I get a drink. I have to have a cigarette with it. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I let it go several times. You know what I'm saying? It came to the point I was just sick of it. I was like, man, I'm sick of this shit. And I know.
Yeah.
I know. I done seen people here. I done helped people here. I know. So it just came to the point where I was just sick of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you there. You almost there though.
For me, it's the stress dealer. You know what I'm saying? It's the the unhealthy way that I deal with stress.
Yes.
But I know that it works. But I know it's detrimental in the long run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little mad right now. Woo, woo, woo. I can have a little drink. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't gonna care no more because I done numb myself. You know what I'm saying?
Illusion. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The escape. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with it now because now I'm full of it. I ain't even thinking about it no more. You gonna wake up tomorrow and it's still gonna be right there in your face.
Right there. Gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? Got this shit to do. You know what I'm saying? But damn, shit, I'm Friday here again. Shit, I'm finna turn up. We down. Shit, we kicking this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand that, man. Man, we all done been there.
Right, because I mean, that's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? I think every human go through. You know what I'm saying? That's why cigarettes and alcohol. I mean, even if you think about it, going back to prohibition, man, you know, humans was like told. That's the only thing America's ever stood up to the government was like, no, fuck you. You not taking the liquor away. Y'all can sit there and say we can't do woo woo woo. I need my drink.
Yeah.
Cause life is hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing Americans have ever stood up to government and said, no, we not doing this.
A cool is heavy.
Yeah.
The spirit of a cool is heavy, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, but like I said, it's definitely always been, you know what I'm saying, something, you know, and I've said this on this show before, you know what I'm saying, one of my homeboy sisters had told us one time, we were real young, she was like, man, y'all don't understand everything that y'all quote unquote like to do is detrimental. It's detrimental to you, it's detrimental to the people around y'all, and y'all don't see nothing wrong with it. But you know, we 19, 20, we like, man, we hurt nobody.
Yeah, she dropped the jewel, but she ain't really expound on it.
No, but it's something that I never forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know if nobody else in the car heard her, but I heard her.
It was meant for you to challenge.
You know
it
what
was
I'm
meant for you to
saying?
hear.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that, even if she don't remember saying it, you know what I'm saying? It's something I never forgot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you right. Everything that I do like to do is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then trying to break that cycle, trying to unlearn what you think you like because
What you like was detrimental to your legacy.
that, or even taking it in even more internally, why do I like it? What am I running from? What am I trying to escape from? Why can't I deal with stress healthily? You know what I'm saying? Why going to jog ain't gonna get it for me? Because it ain't gonna do nothing to make me tired. And I can't get them endorphins that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking the easy way out. Because I know it's gonna take me to get through that initial 2, 3, 4 weeks to get them endorphins.
Yes.
And you don't want to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna take me a month of dealing with me. Dealing with it, well, I can go get that bottle.
I can deal with it right now.
30 minutes later, I ain't worried about it. So you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, that's one of the main reasons, you know what I'm saying? When you hit me up, I'm like, yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing about nothing, just, man, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, you did, yeah.
You know, these type of conversations, you know, because I get on here and talk shit and laugh and joke, play all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying?
But knowledgeable too, man. You know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
On everything.
But I do also want to make things like this because, you know, I've always believed each one teach one.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? As a father, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I'm teaching little dude everything that I'm like, man, I wish somebody would have told me earlier.
And that's legacy right there.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that you could do, man. That's legacy. That's what I be thinking about now. That's what really brought me back to eating healthy and right. You know what I'm saying? I have a son. You know what I'm saying? Legacy. Like, man, ain't nobody really tell me this stuff. It was just trial and error in me, although I had good parents. You know what I'm saying? Financial wise and all that, right?
But you can't fault them for what they didn't know.
Right. Exactly.
They did the best that they could do.
That's true too. Very true. You know what I'm saying? But with me knowing, I want to teach him. I want to, you know, future children, I want to teach them like, man, this is it. Because it's a part of my legacy now. I can't be out here clubbing and shit, these niggas might get to shooting or whatever might, we don't know what's going on these days. You know what I'm saying? I got this going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to leave a legacy now. And that's what's more so big. That's what empowered me to go back, just to get up and jog when I jog and just to get up and serve the community and serve the people how I serve the people. It's about legacy with me now. It's more than me now. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to get to the point where I don't even have to accept currency for this. You know what I'm saying? That's my end game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's about legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? You have a legacy. We all, as kings, we have a legacy, and as goddess, as gods and goddesses, we all have a legacy, man. And when we begin to think, I think, in my opinion, when we begin to think, like, man, is this helping my legacy at all, man? What is this doing? You know what I'm saying? Is this empowering my legacy? Because every step, especially with us getting up in age, you know what I'm saying? Is this empowering my legacy, man? You know what I'm saying? We really got to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Am I watching this YouTube video? Is this empowering my legacy? You know what I'm saying? Or what is it really? Is this food that I'm eating? What is this doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's what got me in just the drive again, because I done been there, man, smoking the cigarettes, smoking the blacks, drinking. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go club. I gotta go clubbing. It's like, what the fuck? The shit. I gotta be seen. It wasn't even about being seen. It was just about shit. I gotta go out here and see what these females on. You know what I'm saying? I got to. So, I got sick of it, and then I just started thinking about legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a problem. I think about that every day now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or at least 3 to 4 times a week. Like, man, is this empowering my legacy, man?
You can find your purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You know, because I think, you know what I'm saying, it is, you know, men in particular, but I mean, humans, you know what I'm saying, when you know what you supposed to do, it gives you a different level of motivation. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's easier to say, nah, I ain't doing that. This is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got to do it alone. You know what I'm saying? And when you know your purpose, you ain't gonna let nothing stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Not even you.
Yeah. So many people is out here and don't know their purpose. That's why we just existing on a spinning rock. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know. They ain't figured it out, or they still so worried about selfish things. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't got to that place in their own personal life that they thinking about it. What? It's a quote. I know a lot of goddamn quotes, but I don't never know who fuck said this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like, man, can you leave the world a better place than how you found it? You know what I'm saying? Or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's always been something, you know what I'm saying, that I've always kept in me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you gonna find your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Use your natural God-given talents, the abilities. He gave it to you for a reason.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure out how to use what you use to make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody ain't meant to be LeBron James. Everybody ain't meant to be, you know, and I know we at the studio, but every one of y'all ain't meant to be the #1 rapper in the world.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But that
yeah.
don't mean you can't use your creativity to help others to do things, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's just, you know, part of the message I be out here trying to spread.
Oh, that's the truth, though. That's true. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't supposed to be a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? It's evident that this your natural flow. This is what you do. Everybody don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm meant to be in herbalism. I'm not even about the money with me on herbalism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I enjoy doing this. I enjoy healing myself. I've healed myself. You know what I'm saying? I've showed other people, because when me being a healer, my perspective of being a healer, I don't think we heal people. I think you just activate the healer within a person, because everybody's their own healer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can like getting sea moss from me because you like how I make it. You know what I'm saying? But you activate the healer that's inside of. I help other people activate the healer that's inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't heal you. I can't make you take this detox and then all right, eat fruits and vegetables. You're gonna have to get up and eat the fruits and vegetables. Or you can take this detox and go eat McDonald's every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then have those results of eating McDonald's every day while taking it. Oh, Elo, it doesn't work. Oh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta actually, you have to be that healer within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody is not meant to do. And the Most High did give us all gifts. And, you know, a lot of my friends are locked up behind bars before they was able to find their purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I think that be because you know, I mean, we all make our life choices and we be, you know, the surroundings that you came up in, we make choices, but then it was you need to sit down by yourself so you can think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learn yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Figure out who you is, what you want to be, who you want to be. And, you know, isolation ain't always a bad thing, you know what I'm saying?
Not.
But you can't stay in that place, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do understand, you know what I'm saying, understand how that can be, you know what I'm saying, a key moment, you know what I'm saying, in somebody's life to take this bad situation that I done got in, you know what I'm saying, and make it a life-changing situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I can definitely, man, look, bro, I love what you're doing, man. Keep doing it, man. I'm here to support, man. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, I got you.
Any way I
some
can.
Gifts, man. I got you.
Yeah, for sure,
Appreciate
man. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna try it, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I'm dealing with high blood pressure myself.
Oh yeah, we gonna
get
you
what I'm saying?
We gonna get you together.
Yeah, I got to deal with the stress first, though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and like, just not to get on the soapbox, but I know like that's like a problem I have with American medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, American medicine has become a Band-Aid station. It's, let me fix your problem real quick. Here go a pill that'll help that. Here go a woo to help that.
Bandage that, yeah.
Instead of, we're not teaching the health at a young enough age that you would know what to do to not even get in that situation. You know what I'm saying? We just dealing with the repercussions. And it was like, I shouldn't have had to study medicine for 10 years to know some of these things. Because I thought I was taking health in high school. I thought I was taking health class in middle school.
Indeed.
And realized that they really wasn't teaching us shit. Just calling it health class.
Yep, just to push us through to be robots. Yep, that's basically what the school system was about. You know what I'm saying? To push us through. You know what I mean? To be robots.
Yeah, but you know, and that's why I tell, you know what I'm saying, anybody that I fool with now, man, it ain't public education job to teach your children.
Nah,
you know
absolutely
what I'm saying?
not.
And I ran across too many grown folk that this like, man, they, you know, that's the school job. That's why your child gonna only know what they teach them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna either be a product of that environment, or, you know, that's prison. That's a clear way to prison, or be a robot to another person's corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, especially like, you know what I'm saying, man, all y'all dudes, man, out here, man, you got babies over here, babies over there, man. And we ain't worried about no child support. We ain't worried about no money, man. That don't mean nothing. You got to spend that time with them.
Absolutely.
If you ain't spending that time with them, you ain't teaching them nothing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That's your role as a father. You know what I'm saying? Because it's billions of wonderful mothers out here. You know what I'm saying? But you can't teach that boy how to be no man.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? You can keep him alive. He gonna grow into a man.
Right.
But you can't teach him how to be one. Only his daddy can do that. You know what I'm saying? Or a father figure that's gonna step in that role. You know what I'm saying? Or the streets gonna get to him.
Or the streets.
And we ain't gonna learn the right thing in the streets.
Nah,
you know
absolutely not. That's a clear path to the penitentiary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a clear path. You right about that, man. It's a lot of love that gotta go on, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of self-love within these relationships, and, you know, I can't say a lot of kids shouldn't be had, but we got to tighten up, man. You know what I'm saying? In the times that we living in now, man, we can blame the school system. We continue doing that, blame the food system. But shoot, we got the computers at our hand now. You know what I'm saying? We can choose to be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or we can choose to empower ourselves so that we can empower the next generation so they don't have to go 10, 20 years just learning that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad didn't work 30 years and retired. I'm not trying to work no 30 years then retire. I shouldn't do. We should be successors of the next generation. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my philosophy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I could definitely dig that. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I'm freaking out about, bro. This way off topic, but they gonna get there. They gonna get there, man. This AI is gonna get so advanced.
Yes.
That they gonna sit there and eventually they gonna say, put this tablet in front of that baby. And they gonna start programming humans as babies. Cause what we need the school for, just give them this tablet. We done already pre-made these programs, woo woo woo, and if they need to watch this for 6 hours every day, and then woo woo woo, and then it don't matter if they can't talk. By the time we get to doing this, they gonna be smarter than you by the time they 5.
That's a download you get, and that's a real deal Holyfield. That's
it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen for sure. Man, I had a download, man, about 10 years ago, man. This kind of relates to that, man, that they gonna stop telling us, they gonna start telling us that we can't come outside at certain times. And they gonna have drones flying around, shooting you down.
That's what COVID was a test run.
And it's gonna be legal. Quote unquote legal. It ain't gonna be constitutional, but it's gonna be quote unquote legal.
Yeah.
So man.
Yeah, because you ain't got no hall pass to be out here.
You ain't got no hall pass. Go and get your
anything you need, we'll bring it to you.
Anything.
Order it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no mall no more.
No.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, you working from home. You know what I'm saying? Put your VR goggles on. You want to talk to somebody that man.
Ain't no outside. You know, 7 o'clock is over with. We want these roads clear, these streets clear. You know what I'm saying? I got that download a while ago, man. That's just like that download you got, man. That's real. They gonna do that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be in my lifetime, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We seeing the introduction to these robots daily. You know what I'm saying?
Babies and all type of crazy things.
I saw that.
I seen that one. I was like, whoa, okay.
The robotic embryo. They
bring the Matrix to the movie. They bringing it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason to test a robot look just like the iMovie robot.
Exactly.
Familiarity to make you okay with it.
Make you okay with it.
You know
exactly. I would agree.
Yeah, you got certain influencers. Y'all can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To make it cool, you know what I'm saying? Play with them online, so once they really hit the streets, you know what I'm saying? But, you know. Man,
they gonna be pulling people over. They gonna be doing all type of stuff, man. Flying. And it's just gonna be like, what's that other movie was that Tom Cruise played in?
I know what you're talking about. When he was the police.
We had that murder, and they was going back, and they was seeing.
Yeah,
man, that's what the lady of the Matrix said it was gonna be like. She said she was coming out with her own Matrix, but then it never come out. They bought out another Matrix, but the one she was talking about bringing out, man, was dope, man. She was saying a lot of stuff was gonna happen.
Yeah,
so.
It's gonna be interesting to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. But you know, we all got the same 24, man. So you know. We gonna do the best with what we got every 24.
Yeah. And then we gotta remember, man, the Most High still in control.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So they can only do, you know, what the Most High letting them do at this time. You know what I'm saying? So
that every talk, yeah.
Indeed.
Man, one more time, man. Give me the address, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the address is, you guys, first off, I want y'all to go to Nature's Trap. .bigcartel.com. That's NATURES trap TRAP.bigcartel.com, and y'all go check out the sea moss, the body butters, the oils, the detoxes. We got a lot of great stuff on there, man. And for any consultations, I do free consultations. You can call me at 901-387-6672. Thank you.
And on that note, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hard Pimpin', man. I am your host, Twanker, man, your inspiration for your situation. Make the money, young player. Don't let the money make you. Put your pimp foot forward, because the only place success can come before work is in the dictionary. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, you dig? So don't sweat a letter, young P. And we out there, bitch.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome you back to Hard Pimpin'. HBM, and you know that hard pimpin'. A whole lot of years and bring a whole lot of women. Sitting on chrome, but I stand on business. Y'all just great, y'all like you don't see the vision. Pocket full of stone, got his soul out the kitchen. You can hit a foe with a foe, what a living. We been ghetto D, Master P, no limit.